Hey, it's BGV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition 5. I missed a 5 in there. That's okay. We missed a lot of 5s here on the GV channel. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. That didn't make any sense, but I thought it would be funny. Maybe I shouldn't even said that didn't make any sense. Why did I say that? Now it just took everything, every little potential that thing had. Wow, this bush is floating in midair. Look at that. It's not even touching anything. It is literally floating in midair, untouched by anything else. Even this tiny little piece over here is still not touching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, now that we have finished all of the Daedra quests, we are going to be moving on to something entirely different. And if you remembered a while back, very short while ago, I promoted an app called Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls Amino. And you guys can find that video if you want to. It's basically an app that is community driven, and it's really cool. It's like for super fans of the Elder Scrolls series, especially Skyrim. So on that app, whilst promoting it, I did a little poll to see what you guys would like to see next in the Let's Play. And honestly, I didn't give as many poll options as I thought I was going to, because I figured most everybody would say Dragonborn. I thought it was a lock-in, and much to my surprise, the answer was to find all of the Dragon Priest masks. Out of all of those who went to that app, signed up, followed me, and interacted... I'm not in combat. What are you talking about? And interacted with the poll, most people want to see me find, or want to see, sorry, Adrenoch find the Dragon Priest masks, which was super surprising, but that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now obviously we already found some, and some we won't find until we complete the main quest. I think maybe one more, but the reason we're in Riverwood is because, first of all, we're heavy on our carry weight here, and we want to drop a bunch of stuff off that is considered unique in our big chest of unique things. So let's go through here and look for all of our unique items like Haldir's Staff. We're keeping the Notched Pickaxe just in case we do need to mine something. We'll put away the Skull of Corruption and Volendrung. That's going to be a big one. And then we're also going to go to Apparel and put everything that we don't need in here as well. So far, we want to keep all of these things. We are going to put the Ebony Mail inside, though. All of this stuff we can't even use. Obviously, we do have Morokai, one of the Dragon Priest masks. I think there's around 9 or so. I have collected them all before, and I have done the whole thing before that you can do with them, but we'll talk more about that once we get near that section of gameplay. We'll also put the Ring of Namir inside. Let's see. All of these are not unique for the most part. And then Spellbreaker. And there we go. That's all we're going to do here. We're not going to do the full thing, but the other reason is because I want to see what we have in terms of masks. Now, I know we have, yes, we have Croesus, okay. We have the Mask of Clavicus Vile, but that doesn't count. You guys know that. All right, so we have Croesus, we have Morokai, and we're just looking here because I can't remember. That was, yeah, Dawnbreaker. Okay, so we did do Meridia. I was wondering. Yeah, we had to, because you get that quest for Meridia super early on. You always find that little beacon very early on in a playthrough. All right, so we have Croesus, we have Morokai, we have the Wooden Mask, which doesn't really matter. I should be keeping these. We'll just grab them once we get all of them. The Wooden Mask doesn't really count either. It's given to you for free pretty much. So we're just scrolling down through here. We're only on the sea, so I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I think we might only have Croesus and Morokai. I think those are the only 2 Dragon Priest masks we have. But I just want to make sure, I want to make absolutely sure, because I do not want to miss one and then have to figure out which one I'm missing, just like with the Stones of Berenzia, that sort of thing. I do not want that to happen. So we're down to the T's already. Looks like we'll be pretty good here. Looks like we only have the 2, but let's make absolute sure. Okay, yes indeed, Croesus and Morokai are the only 2 that we have, which means, oh, what am I doing? I have to close the doors to our secret sanctum, of course. Can't let what was your name again, sir?
We got rooms and food.
Orgnar. Okay, that dude's name is Orgnar. I couldn't remember before. Seems like there's a dragon outside of here. Yes, indeed. So we're going to have to go a little bit of ways and let Riverwood handle themselves. Don't worry. Who we have? Alvor's dead body will surely save the day. He's been in that cabbage patch for forever, man. He hasn't even turned into a skeleton. That's one of the things I don't know. Why is there... Oh, I thought the ground was just on fire for some reason. That's one of the things I don't know, is like how long it actually takes a human body to decompose into... Okay, what's going on now? Come on. He's like all the way there. God, the two main antagonists in this game. Forget about Mirak. Forget about Alduin. It's freaking trying to fast travel when you're trying to go somewhere, and nothing is letting you do that. Because the dragon's over there 10 million leagues away. All right, well, dude, you just, oh my God, do you even know what you got yourself into? Jeez. Okay, look at this. There we go. All right, that one, and then, you know, trying to traverse mountains. Those are the two main antagonists of Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. That's the two main antagonists. They don't tell you that. All right, so our first mass that we are going to go after is going to be in a place called Valthume or something like that, and it looks like it's right around here, somewhere over here. You guys know how pinpointing spots on the map is not always as easy as it seems in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, because the whole perspective of the map changes, and I do not like that. I do like how the map is designed. It's cool, but man, it's hard to pinpoint exactly where you need to go. You know, I think it would have been better just to have a standard over-the-top 2D map as opposed to one that changes and shifts based on what perspective you're looking at it. It's just, it's cool though. I don't know. Maybe if I gave it up, it wouldn't feel that way. Hey, look, another dragon. What a surprise. God, you'd think the entire world would be in ruin already since there's constant dragons everywhere. Looks like we have found our destination though, and that was going to be the Nordic ruin. I think that's what that little icon is supposed to signify, a little Nordic ruin, right? So far in this game, our goals right now are again to grind out the alteration and the restoration, and to find the rest of the stones of Berenzia. Those are the like overhanging goals that we have, and we'll have to remember to do that. Apparently, we have been to some place recently where I did not find one of the stones, but it was in a place that I was at. So that's gonna suck. It's gonna really suck finding the rest of those things. Vana, you could just add the mod that adds quest locations. No! No. No, no, no. This playthrough will be completely vanilla. Not... I've always never really understood, though. Is it considered vanilla if it's got the DLCs installed? I think so, right? Because they call vanilla WoW vanilla when it doesn't have any of the things, right? So... I'm not like any of the expansions, so I'm not really sure. But anyways, we're not installing mods in this playthrough, ever. Ever! It's not happening. All right, we've got a ghost walking towards us, clearly.
Leave, stranger. Evil stirs in this place. I fear for the security of the very land if it should break free.
What evil do you mean?
We stand at the tomb of Adrenoch, who has been dead for many generations. I fear, however, that his return may be at hand.
There must be a way to stop this.
I have been holding him here. While he regains strength, however, I am fading. By now, I can barely contain his power, much less defeat him if he awakens. But with the help of a living champion, I may be able to succeed.
Then I will help you. What must be done?
You would do this? 3 vessels in the tomb below hold the power to vanquish Adrenoch. Before anything else, we need those. Bring them to me, but be careful, mortal. They are guarded by Adrenoch's minions. They will stop at nothing to see their master return.
Alright, and the cool thing about these Dragon Priest masks are that either A, and this is why they're so fun to collect also, either A, they're going to be on a dragon shrine, you know, the ones with the walls and they're outside so you don't even have to go through a dungeon to get your rewards, or B, they're going to have their own quests like this for the most part, or C, they're going to be along certain quest lines, and I do know for a fact one of them is in a main quest that I don't think we have done yet. It's sort of near the end, but we are saving that for the end of the game. I'm pretty sure, for the end of the playthrough, I'm pretty sure we are going to not even complete the main quest until we complete everything else. So we're not going to see the end to that in a very, very long time. Although I don't know, because then we won't be able to do the Dragon Priest thing until then, too. Anyways, evil in waiting, a spirit known as Valder has asked me to collect 3 vessels in Valthume to defeat the Dragon Priest Adrenoch. Collect 3 vessels, 0 out of 3. Alright, so obviously this is his little skeleton here. Can we loot it, or is it a part of the actual... Huh, looks like it's a part of the actual, like, chair. That's interesting.
With those 3 vessels, Adrenoch can restore himself. Find them before he can.
Why do you fear Adrenoch?
He had a way of enthralling people, and built up a loyal army of followers. Good men fell under his spell, and were forever twisted, made evil. After that, fear was enough to keep them in line. He could torture and humiliate them, and they would not rebel. Even in death, they serve him still.
Sounds like we got a bit of a Ramsay Bolton on our hands, eh? Why are you here?
Adrenoch planned his resurrection obsessively before dying. My duty in life and in death is to make sure he stays in this tomb for eternity.
But then so do you. Alrighty, let's enter Valthume and see what we've got on our hands. Some interesting looking double doors here. And we'll also take this opportunity, as I usually say, to grind out our spells. I don't know how really... It's just... It's so hard, guys. It's so hard to grind this stupid crap out. I think one way we can do it is literally to grab Ebony Flesh in one hand and Conjure Dremorlord in the other, and just let Spike and Thorn do their thing while we just spam Ebony Flesh. Obviously, Highborn's going to help us out a lot with that. We also do have, you know, Telekinesis, of course. Restoration is a lost cause. That one just literally, there's not even like a point to be trying to grind that one out. It's so dumb. So dumb. Alright, we've got a dead Draugr here. Let's go ahead and find the entrance into the main area. And here that is. Okay, hello? Yeah, not gonna trick me. Hello there. Alright, so let me test this out on you, sir. We, of course, first have to summon Spike or Thorn, and these days that takes a bit of time to do so. And then we have to just spam this while we're in combat. And Spike is doing a lot of damage to him, so this is working out a little well. Damn it, Spike, that could have been my alteration increase. It's okay, buddy. You did a good job. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Alright, I think this might work. Yes, and then our Magicka regenerates swiftly enough outside of combat. Okay, we've got a little pass through there, but obviously we can't actually move through there. It's just teasing us. Yeah, I kind of want to move through these sort of locations somewhat swiftly because we all know what to expect for the most part. The door is barred from the other side. There is our entrance back. And there is our little shortcut back to the beginning. Oh, we're here already, eh? Well, some of these side quests, yeah, they're smaller. Okay, well, that looks like Adrenoch. Oh, he's supposed to be teasing me again. Okay, interesting. Well, can I could get over there. Alteration increased. Oh! That's interesting. So it looks like it increased our alteration. It increased our alteration just because we had ebony armor activated. We don't have to actually we don't need to actually conjure or cast ebony flesh, I guess. But we'll do it anyways. Might as well get some use out of this dungeon, because we're not going to be increasing our destruction or anything. And we have Highborn to just simply summon Thor. God, dude! Deathlord all by yourself. Yes, you do, dude. God, you are the best. Oh, you two are the best. I mean, unfortunately, I don't have enough mana to conjure both of you, but you guys are seriously the best. I want to give you guys a hug, but you're so spiky and thorny. Okay, I think we're done here. We can get over here, though. We can definitely, yeah, this way. Yeah, what was the point? Oh, secret. That's why. Okay. In the chest, nothing much. We also need to get rid of all the stuff that I have, because I have numerous and miscellaneous and sundry, which is a fun word to use because it doesn't so much sound like a a word that means a lot of things, and sometimes people are like, what do you mean sun dry? It's not really that dry, and the sun's not out. What does sundry mean? And it's actually a word to mean, like, you know, miscellaneous items, like sundry things. It's a fun one, guys. Add it to your vocabulary. Vocab is fun. Da-da-da. Okay, what do we have here? Another chest that's unlocked. Thank you. Thank you. I'm hearing like a whole bunch of shuffling. Must be below. Can we open this? Yes, we can. I don't think we want to go down there, though, so I'm going to go ahead and open that back up just so Spike does not fall in. Okay, let's see. Let's just explore these rooms here. Ebony flesh is finally worn out. I see some wheat. Don't mind if I do. We've got some giant's toes, and from what I understand, that makes a giant of a potion. Alright, we've probably got some enemies in here. Oh, how did that even happen? Dragon Priest. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay. So we actually hurt the ghost a little tiny bit, but obviously he's scripted to just walk through. Okay. We've got a little door here that obviously can open up. Do we need to find ourselves a little... Oh, it's right here. Well, why do that? Why put the handle right next to the secret door? Doesn't make sense, man. Man, this place is like a labyrinth. Okay. Let's go through here, I guess. Okay, we're getting closer and closer. Another Death Lord. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're just going to continue to spam Ebony Flesh. Okay, that's increasing pretty swiftly now. We're about to hit 90. And then only 10 more points. Until we're maxed out. Oh, God. Until we're maxed out on alterations. And it costs so little to conjure Spike and Thorn. So we can just continue to do this the whole time. Gosh, dude. I love the way you swing that sword. Yeah, execute him. Oh, man. I'm just like completely enthralled and in love with you, Spike. Okay, let's see. Opaque vessel? Opaque. Opaque vessel. It's like the way I used to... Oh, that's right. We're searching for 3 different vessels. Forgot about that. I thought for some reason when they said vessels, they were talking about a human being or something, a vessel for power or something like that. Nope, just an actual vessel. Okay, big room, big fight here. We don't even need to summon Spike. He's already here. He should be able to run in here. Spike, or maybe not. Oh, you can summon? I can summon too. Stop. It just takes me a little bit longer. It's okay. It's normal for some guys to take this long to summon. Oh my God, this is stupid. Genuinely, like, thinking about maybe switching to a different Adrenoch, or a different, Oh, both of our guys are in here. Yeah, sorry, guys. Genuinely thinking about switching over to a different, Guardian Stone is what I mean to say. Or Standing Stone. Okay, there we go. We're so close to level 52. Spam it away. Alright, you got this. Let's see. I wish I could see your health. I don't even know which one you are. Okay, I got another one. Can't really do much. I can also help them with Soul Tear, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to keep spamming Ebony Flesh over and over and over again. In this dungeon, at least. My goal is to hit 90 at least. Okay, nice job, buddy. No match at all. I agree. All right, excuse me. Okay, Draugr Deathlord has some gold. Let's get a restoration. It's been a while. Of course not. All right, back to Ebony Flesh. Okay, let's see. We have a door down there. I'm not really trying to fully explore this location, but locked doors are always something that I want to take on. Come on. Where you at? There you are. There better be a book in here, I swear to God. Well, there's a lot of books, but you know what I mean, gosh darn it. Seriously, this purple one better be it. Wow. This is a point. Really? Ultimate magic, at least. That's not that bad. That's really going to help us out in the later stages of the game, even though we are in the later stages of the game, but you know what I mean. When we're taking on bosses that have millions and millions and millions and millions, and by that I mean probably thousands of points of health. Okay, let's see. Another skeleton, another day. Alright, I think we're just going to go ahead and move on to the next section, which is the Volthume Catacombs. Would not be surprised if both of our remaining vessels are in the Volthume Catacombs. Nope, we've only got one, but it's very near. Okay, and another chest, which is trapped, so as soon as I press B, I'm going to jump away. Was it trapped? Did I step on something? Not really sure. Either way, wow! Giant spiders. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. There we go. Yeah, this is extremely infuriating now. Having to constantly recast Conjure Dremora Lord. Did you guys kill them already? Where'd the big ass spider go? Holy crap, I can't even like spam this. You guys are too good. Okay, alright. Excellent job, my friends. Moving on. Let's see, we've got a gated again? Why? What is the why? What is the point? Hello there. Alright, someone just died. Hell yeah, this is going super fast. Like, we could honestly get even above 90 in here as long as we keep spamming. We want to wait until there's so many Draugrs that we can just continue to spam over and over. Or we can activate Highborn and then spam Ebony Flesh over and over and over again. And I think it's working out so well because it's such a high-level spell, you know, and we have the perk that lets us cast it for half magic or whatever. All right, a lot of people in here, including a Death Lord. Really want to get 90 alteration. We are so close to our goal, so we're just going to stand here. I know this is kind of boring, which is why I keep repeating myself. But, yeah. Well, I want to get alteration out of the way, and then we only have one more outside of enchanting. And I can feel it. We are so close to, I think 90, right? It was at 80, 89? Yeah! There we go. And we'll get to level 46 as well. Okay. We don't have a lot of mana left, although we do have a bunch of potions of ultimate magicka. Although we won't need to. These Death Lords are almost dead. Okay, there we go. We'll sit on this little table. You got him, Thorn! Yeah, this time he's Thorn, for sure. You got him, Thorn! I've got my pom-poms out. Pom-poms out. I am cheering you on, my dude. Smack him in the face. Excellent job, dude. Excellent. Oh, man. Okay, alright. Well, that's okay. There's more where that came from, as usual. Nice swing, dude. Oh, let me get one more out. Let me get one more out. Don't kill him just yet. Oh, okay. Good job. Good job, buddy. All right, yeah. So one way to grind down alteration is just get Ebony Flesh and then get the perk where you can cast it for half magicka. And yeah, just spam that baby. I think that's the fastest way. This is much faster than telekinesis, I think. All right, we should have another vessel very close here. Oh, that's cute. Fire trap. Ow. That hurts. Hurts so bad. All right, I don't think we should be going this way. I think we needed to go to the other section. Okay, give me more enemies. I want to walk out of this dungeon with 100 alteration. Okay, that opens that. I'm not sure what's back there, but it doesn't really matter. Another vessel. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get to 91. We'll just watch how our boy works in mysterious ways. Probably one more. Okay, definitely one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, definitely one more after this one, but he's gonna die. That's okay. Second opaque vessel. Thank you very much. Let's grab whatever you have, my dude. Thank you. And yeah, let's get rid of all these soul gems. You work for me, soul gems, not the other way around. Damn it, I did not mean to take you. All right, you tricked me this time, soul gem. Good for you. You got me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more opaque vessel to find. I know my commentary in these sort of sections are not the greatest, but that's just because, you know, I've seen this ruin a million times before. There's only, look at this urn, guys. Look at the decoration. Isn't that insane? There's only so much I can say. You know, and so that's why I try to focus on grinding when we're in situations like this. All right, there's Spike. Come on! Oh my god, this is so infuriating. Okay, well you could do that too. Did you kill yourself? Draugr Deathlord getting killed by a grate. And there it is. 9 more points, ladies and gentlemen. 9 more points. This guy's alive. Can't even interact with him. There we go. Take him out, boys. Oh, shit. Alright. Didn't even give me one... Only gave me one alteration. Okay. Only one ebony flesh cast, is what I mean to say. Alright. Oh, we got another guy here. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Hell yeah, summon everything you want. Makes my job easier. Especially if it's a big, stupid Frost Adrenoch who does nothing. Okay, we still got a tomb here that's unopened, but there's a candelabra on top. Nice! 92 alterations. This is going so swimmingly. Oh, man. Alright, that's unfortunate. Ow! By the way, you can see how much ebony flesh is helping out. And I'm serious, I'm not even sarcastic. Normally these Draugr Deathlord swings would be taking a lot of damage from my health, and let's go ahead and close our wounds. Just to be on the safe side. Finish him! Excellent job. Okay, where is this telling me to go? We're looking for our last ewer. Or sorry, our last vessel. I call it ewer because it reminds me of the ewer from the Dawnguard DLC. Alright, looks like it's very close past these doors. Oh boy. And another puzzle claw. Sweet. No, not that. I didn't mean to cast that. Conjure more, Lord. Alright, let's get up to 93. Kind of addicted to leveling up at this point. Leveling up our alteration. And I will take the Iron Claw. Thank you very much. Oh, cool. Totally meant to do that. Get out of there, Thorn or Spike. I don't even remember which one at this point in time. Just kidding. I love you guys so much I can always tell the difference. Is that going to remain on? Doesn't really matter to me. Fire damage does nothing. Okay, we've got a Nordic puzzle door here, and I didn't even see what claw we just picked up, which might be an issue. In fact, definitely going to be an issue. Shoot! I literally was not paying attention, and I did not realize that we're going to need to... Oh my god, what was it? Okay, why do we have 5 tankards? Oh, that's from the burning of King Olaf, I think. Okay, let's see. Not ruby, right? It was something darker. The Iron Claw, maybe? Well, I guess we can rule out some because some of them won't have the same markings. Okay, Dragon, Hawk, Wolf. Dragon, Hawk, Wolf. Yeah, it looks like that one's right. Dragon, Hawk, Wolf. Dragon, Hawk, Wolf. Dragon, Hawk, Wolf. Dragon, Hawk, and Wolf. Okay, it's probably that one because we only needed to do full rotations 2 times. Right? Perfect. God, that could have been really bad if I had all of the other claws. Oh, that would have been really, really, really bad. But we managed it. Alright, Thorn, let's go. Sorry if I called you Spike before. I'm having a hard time remembering at this point in time. Okay. We'll finish this room, and then we will end the episode. Let's go ahead and get alteration to 93. Don't mind me, I'll just be moving around the room, casting this constantly. No, go for them. They're the guys that talk shit. They called you stinky. They called you all sorts of bad things. Oh man, look at this. This is gonna be tough. Okay, we might have to actually activate Highborn here. Yeah, okay, Highborn, and then, alright, let's do this right, because this is gonna be actually a difficult fight. Okay. Come on. There's one. Come on. Oh my god. There's 2. Okay. Close wounds. Were you? Oh, I thought he was attacking me at first. Okay. And then Ebony Flesh. Let's see if this raises our alteration a little bit faster if we dual cast it. Still not sure if that's a thing or not. I guess we don't really need to, though. We could just alternate like this. And we have a dragon wall over there, a word wall. Okay, come on, get it to 94. There we go. Only 6 more points. All right, let's conjure our boys again. There's 1. There's 2. And we'll do this until Highborn runs out, pretty much. Really, really, really want alteration out of the way. It'd be so nice, man. So incredibly nice. All right, boys. Excellent job. You guys did your job perfectly. You bought me enough time. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and grab our word, which is going to be Seek Aura Whisper. I don't even remember what that one does. Let's figure it out, shall we? Shouts. Aura Whisper. Your voice is not a shout, but a whisper revealing the life forces of any and all. Ah, right. Okay. Detect life. Pretty crappy. And then a chest here with water breathing. Can breathe water for 60 seconds. I already knew that one, of course. And that's about it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to end this episode here. Thank you for watching. I know my commentary is pretty crappy when we're just going through a big dungeon like this. There's not much more than I can say because, you know, there's just combat all the time. If there's nothing on my mind, there's nothing for me to specifically talk about, you know, I don't think it's up to snuff. But then again, I'm always in my head, so maybe you guys weren't even thinking that. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be a little bit of that while we take down the Dragon Priest masks because, well, some of them are going to be, you know, on the outside shrines, and then that's going to be pretty easy to do. But if they're in, like, these big dungeons like this, yeah, it's just basically me grinding out. But we're super close to 100 alteration. I can't wait for that. I'm super happy. Then all we have is restoration and enchanting, and I think enchanting is going to be easier. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.